What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. Hey, yo. Tszyu got the knockout in the 9th round, like he said. But, I got some notes here. Alright. The first thing I want to say is Tony Harrison did not look like Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison kept throwing out this jab, and I guess he felt that he could just win with the jab. And Tony Harrison wasn't moving like he normally move. You know what I'm saying? And he looked to be just a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, round 1, I gave that one to Tony Harrison just because of the jab. And it seems like Tszyu was a little befuddled. But then, round 2, I gave that to Tszyu because Harrison just wasn't moving. I know the ring was small and all of that, but he wasn't really moving. He just kept throwing that jab. Round 3, Tszyu hurt Harrison for that non-movement. You know what I'm saying? He hurt him with a right hand. Yeah, I mean, he was catching him. All right, round 4. Harrison had more movement, but he was kind of iffy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what's up with this dude? Why ain't I moving like that? You know what I'm saying? All right, round 5. Tszyu was controlling the fight. That's when he started controlling the fight with his pressure. He had better body shots. You know what I'm saying? Much more pressure. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more combos. Round 6, Tony Harrison. I gave that to Tony Harrison because he had more movement and better jabs. But there was one part that I wrote down here that I didn't like about. Okay, all right. And round 6, Tony Harrison, I gave him that round because he had more movement, better jabs, and some good right hands in there. But they wasn't quite power shots. It was more like get off me. But round 7 is where I got suspect with Tony Harrison. Round 7, Tony Harrison had his mouth open. And we all know, in any professional sport, when your mouth is open, that is not a good sign. So, Tim kept the pressure on him, and by round 7, your boy Tony Harrison was spent. You could tell by how he was moving. All right, round 8, Tim caught him with an uppercut in the right hand early. And then Harrison had an uppercut around 140. You know what I'm saying? But the power shots is what I give to Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? Even though his head was bopping back from that jab, that's all your boy Tony Harrison was doing, was throwing that jab. And then round 9, Harrison got knocked out. Harrison was spent by round 9. He was dead tired. That's why I said what I said in them other videos about him looking a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he was just having too much fun out there. I think they plan went accordingly. I'm talking about Tszyu and them playing. Yeah, go ahead, he was on a boat. Tony Harrison on a boat doing this, doing that, you know, yada, yada, yada. Clowning with the man. I don't think he really took Tszyu that serious. But was I impressed with Tszyu? I'm gonna be honest, y'all, not really, B. Now, when he fight Jermell Charlo, he gonna have to bring it, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. If that was Jermell Charlo, I don't think Tim would have handled that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? With that performance he put up against Harrison, I just don't see him being the big problem for Jermell Charlo. Even though, you know, I might have said Jermell Charlo ran this, that, yada, yada, yada. Yo, man, Jermell Charlo throw way harder shots, way more jabs, way more body shots, and him and Tszyu are both pressure fighters. So I'm looking forward to that fight because I want to see if he can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Jamel Charlo was at the fight watching it. I'm pretty sure Jamel Charlo was thinking the same thing, saying some of the same stuff I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like about Tszyu. I just really wasn't that impressed. It's not that he's a bad fighter, but I mean, I thought he was gonna bring it to him. But he waited and he waited. He caught a whole lot of jabs, but it ain't like he really had anything to worry about with Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison wasn't doing much. You know what I'm saying? Just a jab, occasional right hand. You know what I'm saying? He was act like he was scared to throw that right hand. Do it like pop, pop, pop. Whatever the hell he was saying when he was boxing. I don't get you no kudos with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good win for Tszyu. So now, you know, we can say he's somebody in boxing now because he beat a Tony Harrison who actually beat Jamel Charlo, but then turned around and got knocked out by Jamel Charlo in the same fashion. You know what I'm saying? O&B signing out. Peace.